So we want to get rid of double chin and jowls. Yeah. We're going to jump right into that. And I have some products to show you. And let's get into it. Okay. So, oh, by the way, if you're new here, thanks for joining me on Doc in the Den. Maybe you saw my other channel, Dr. Andrea O'Connor. Or if you want medical content, head over to Vitalize Health Partners. All these channels will be in the description. So thanks for being here. This is the more casual channel where we just talk about literally everything. Okay, so the first thing before I do double chin, because this is the biggest hack, and thank you for all of you that ask about my makeup and what I'm putting on, because I enjoy that too. I really do. Okay, you need to find a ceramide cream. I found this one, and I'll show you where to put it. I found this one at Walgreens. This one's called Advanced Moisturizing Cream. It's got ceramides, hyaluronic acid, no parabens, phthalates, things like that. I'll put it up real close. There it is. That's what it looks like. This huge jar at Walgreens was about 12 bucks. That's really good. If you're in the UK, I think your store is called Boots. I could be wrong. It's a very thick cream. Like, look at how thick that is. I'll put it on the back of my hand so you can see, like, look at that. It's just really thick. So what's the hack? Where do I put it? Before I put my makeup on, after I wash my face and put my skin products on, I take a thick layer of this and I just smear it, like smear. I'll let that work in. I'll do it on this side too. My makeup's already on, but I don't care. Okay, so I'll just smear it here, like a really thick amount, like even thicker than I just did. Well, a little bit thicker than I just did. I also will put it here. And then I put it here and here, like those lines around the mouth. Put a really thick where you just see like what I just did on the back of my hand when there was that big white glob. It'll look all white here, here. Yeah. So I put it in those areas where I have my fine lines and I let it sit there until it completely seeps in. I'm telling you what, that is the best hack that doesn't cost a lot of money. Because of probably the hyaluronic acid, because it pulls water to the area and it plumps out areas, and the ceramides, I think that's why this works. So I keep this on my makeup table, put all my things on, and then I do that thick layer. That's a huge hack. All right, the next one is, okay, let's talk about, then, yeah, we'll do double chin neck. Because I've got some other things. So then grab your favorite self tanner. Right now, I've been into this one. I've talked about it before, that Instant Sun by Jergens. This one is in the shade Ultra Deep Bronze, which is crazy because I am very fair skinned. But what I do, now, sometimes I admit this is what I do. I'll squirt it in my hand and I get out of the shower. I'm all dry. Probably put my face moisturizer on. I'm trying to remember what order. Put this and I just go like this. So I'm smoothing it on to my jawline, under my chin and my neck. But if you want to be really precious or particular and you don't want to get it everywhere, just squirt it on a little brush like this. So you have your little, oh, I didn't do it here. Do it so you can see it. Squirt it on a little brush. And then I can just kind of, here's my jowl area. I'm just sweeping it right there. You can see a little bit of the darker tint now there. Now, I don't do this normally over makeup, but I already did my makeup for the day because I'm working today, but I thought I'd do this really quick. So I'll just do it here. And then I'll get all this area, that double chin area, and then really here, focus on the jowls. And why? Okay, you can really see the demarcation there now. Why do I do that? Well, because it's a really dark shade, and once the self-tanning really kicks in, you can kind of see it's like contour that's permanent, well, until the self-tanner wears out. And then when you put makeup on it, it just looks like you've done contour and you haven't done contour. And if you're like me, and sometimes I'm listening to people and I'll put my hand here, well, if I have contour there, it's just going to rub off. But self-tanner won't. And even if you are not wearing makeup and you do this, and say you just do like a self-tint or one of those sunscreens that are tinted, you could do that and then you just have built-in contour. I just think that's such a great hack. I love that one. I think it's the secret of why I don't look so jowly, even though I have jowls. I do. And a little bit of a double chin sometimes, you can see. Yeah. Okay, so love that one. And I got that idea because there's this, I can't remember his name right now. He's a musician and he has a neck tattoo. And he's He's got to be in his late 40s by now. Anyway, he has a neck tattoo, so he's got some facial aging, and the neck tattoo goes all the way up to here. And I'm like, that's genius because it's covering his jowls and double chin. Not that he has one, but he has some jowls forming. And I was like, oh, I'm going to do that with this self tanner. It's like a temporary tattoo, but anyway, that's where I thought of it. Okay, next thing. After I put my face makeup on, which if you want to see another video of me, I used to do it a long time ago, of me starting from scratch, I'll do that. Comment below if you want to see that. But after I put my face makeup on, I avoid my eye area because I need something very moisturizing around my eyes. We just did that cream. So again, it doesn't have to be this brand. This is what I'm using. It's the Chanel Le Beige. Anyway, it's Healthy Glow Foundation, hydration and long wear. The key is hydration. So when I put this one on, I'll show you what it looks like here. Squirt a little bit. See, there it is. Very light. I kind of dab it on the back of my hand first, and then I'll go in like this. And I just pat it in over that cream. And that way, because the cream has puffed out my lines, and this is really great after I put my eyeshadow on too, because it kind of cleans up any eyeshadow drops. And then that's what I do. I just kind of, and then my eyes just look bright and awake. And I don't use thick concealers and like that under my eye, because even if it says no crease, you know when you're older, they just crease by the end of the day, right? That's my other thing. And then, because I think you are never too old to have a little bit of a glow, I'll show you a couple things. I've been using these two things when I want to shimmer. If I want a light shimmer, I use this one. This is the L'Oreal Sublime Bronze. Sublime Bronze Tinted Self-Tanning Lotion. Okay, so I'll put some on the back of my hand so you can kind of see what it's going to look like. So very subtle. It's just like a nice sheen, a nice glow. But when I really want some sparkle, and I don't care how old you are, it's always fun to have some sparkle. You know, I do. I found this in the grocery store. This is it's called B-Tan. Here's the thing, B-Tan. And it's called Glow Your Own Way. Here's why it's really cool. It's a shimmer, hyaluronic acid, and vitamin C self-tanner. And it's got these tiny, tiny little gold glimmer cubes. So let me put that on the other hand so you can see. Squirt it out there. Is it gonna, there it goes. Okay, there's that. I wonder if you'll be able to see what it looks like. Can you see the gold shimmer? I can see it. Oh, I do love that one. And I like to put this one, especially if I'm like going out to dinner or something a little bit more formal, or if I just want to have, I don't know, if I just want to sparkle that day. I like to put it all in this area, especially if you're wearing a top that shows more of this, because if you're like me and you have some solar lentigos, freckles, actinic keratosis, you have some skin conditions, the little glitter and glow kind of diminishes it a little bit without changing the color at all. Yeah. Okay, was that it? Yeah, those are just some things I thought I would share with you today. And yeah, comment below if you'd like to see like a makeup starting from scratch, because I used to love to do those videos. I did them like a couple years ago on my other channel. And oh yeah, and check out my medical channel, Vitalize Health Partners. Thanks everybody. See you on the next one.